In this week's channel messages from the guides, we talk about you being a creator being and really taking a look as to what's happening in your life and what you've created. Is it in alignment with how you want to live your life and what makes you happy? A lot of times, everybody else has more of a say on your life than you do, whether it be passed down traditions, conditioning, family, values, religion, or societal norms and what you feel you're expected to do. But all of those things are choices. So you have the choice of not adhering to any of that and living your life the way you want to. So how much control of your life do you have, and how much are you giving away to other people? That is your power. You are a creator. So what are you creating? So for those of you that are new to the channel, I am a light worker that uses automatic writing to channel messages for my guides, and I share them here on the channel. So let's get into this week's reading. What do you really want in your life? What would make you happy? If there was not a society, structure, bills, or expenses to worry about, how would you live your life? Would it look like how it does now, or would you create something different? Often, when you are raised in a society or circumstances that might not give you all the resources you need, your life becomes about survival instead of following your dreams or desires. Did you put yourself in debt going to college because society said that education would earn you more money and opportunities? Did you marry young because that's what was expected of you due to family, traditions, or religions, and now you're divorced or stuck in fights over cheating or how to raise your kids? How many of the decisions in your life were made due to someone else's passed down beliefs, societal structures, or trying to stay on top of your finances for fear of being homeless and living off the streets? How many opportunities did you pass up because they didn't pay what you would need to make ends meet? Does this feel like living? Does this feel like opportunities and having the dream life? Does working hard just to die before retirement sound like how you pictured your life when you were a child and looking forward to being an adult? When you think about these questions, how does it make you feel? How should your life make you feel? Are you really in control, or still just doing your best to get by in a system or structure that's not working for you? Once you recognize this, it will allow you to investigate your options and find solutions that make more sense to you. This is why you see so many choosing to live off-grid or off the land, seeing more using solar power and water collection, growing their own food, and not buying into corporations and the 3D way of life. There are options and ways to live more in alignment with what you want or need to be happy. There are different climates and landscapes to work with different preferences. There are even different countries whose structures are different enough that you could have what you need without giving up the luxury items you want to keep. The point is, there are options. You aren't stuck until you stop trying and refuse to make the choices to have what you want in your life. You must remember you are a creator being. You can heal, fix, or change anything in your life that you want. You often get stuck in your head thinking things must be a certain way, or you must follow certain rules, values, traditions, or expectations. But those aren't yours. You are living your own life with your own choices, journey, gifts, and needs. You don't need to do anything that you don't want to. You must come out of fear and come back into loving your life and loving yourself enough to make the changes needed to have the life that you want. The only one keeping you back is yourself. So you need to find out why and remind yourself how worthy and magical you truly are, and start to prioritize yourself and what you want out of your time here. Everything is an opportunity if you look at it correctly, learn, and incorporate. You don't need to stand by and watch life pass you by. You can not only participate in it, but create and live it on your terms by your rules. You always have a say in things. You just need to find your voice and use it. You can create whatever you want to see. It all starts with where your focus is, which is why you need to come into that awareness. What have you convinced yourself is or isn't possible? Where does that negativity come from? Is that yours or others' feedback dictating your beliefs, your values, your life? You just need to be aware of what you're creating to change it. You just need to recognize opportunities to use them. You just need to love yourself to evolve and be happy in your own life. Awareness is the start of change, as it allows you to step back into the present moment where all things are possible and creation can occur. The past is over. It's only lessons and steps that you have taken before. The future is built by your choices in the present. So what are you presently building and laying the foundation for? Are you building for what you want or what someone else is dictating to you? You need to find your voice. It's often muffled under society, religion, traditions, family, relationships, finances, etc. You start to lose yourself in the demands of everyone else, but you must recognize that that is a choice. You can walk away from anything that is not what you want for your life. Buddha didn't become Buddha until he walked away from his family, society, wealth, and the restrictions of the 3D world. Jesus wasn't Jesus until he stopped being a carpenter and started being the Messiah, the version that you are taught about and aware of. We aren't saying to go the drastic measures, but just proving a point. You can have a different life and make a difference in the world, but you must work on prioritizing what is important to you to get there. You must let go of acceptance or judgment of others if you are to live your authentic life, because otherwise you are under the restrictions of others and limiting yourself. You must not let that be your regret in this life. You have choices, but you must come into the present moment and come into awareness to see what is happening and how you are creating what you see. You can implement change at any point in your life. You just need to want something enough to go after it. Without action, without effort, they are just going to stay as thoughts. You must follow through and create what you want in this world. You must also be brave enough to know that you deserve it. There is often this feeling of guilt or unworthiness when it comes to prioritizing or taking care of yourself. That should not be the case. You are just as important as everyone else, and your needs should be met, not by others, but by you. You are in charge of your needs and self-care. No one else should be given that power. Once you recognize this, you will start to notice how strong and self-sufficient you are, how worthy you are and important it is for you to be a priority. This then allows you to prioritize what is important. This then allows you to place judgment from others to the side, as it will no longer have any value, as you recognize that you can do more without the judgment and negativity others bring to the table. This allows you to find your strength and your power so that you can take it back and make it yours again. You don't need to please everyone else. The only one you need to make happy is you. So where are you at with priorities, and where do you fall on that list? Are you able to find the time to live your life for you, to come into your power, to recognize your gifts and come out of survival mode and start to strive and enjoy life again? Your future is in your hands. What are you doing with it? How do you want to live? What environments or activities brings your body into a state of peace or excitement? Where do you look forward to going on vacation that you could just add into how you live your day-to-day life? Do you even notice that you do that? Do you notice how you visit what you want instead of incorporating it into what you can have? Why do you do that? Why is it not something that you can just shift your life to have? Are you someone who goes camping often? Maybe you could find a place closer to nature with more property for you to explore and roam. Do you visit the water a lot? Maybe you need a house by a lake, creek, ocean, so that you can have access to that on a daily basis. Do you find yourself buying plants often or visiting flower fields? Maybe you need a house with a garden or live by a meadow. These are all solvable environmental changes. Ask yourself, why do you settle for the environments you are in when it's not the environment that brings you joy and peace? What causes you to visit the life that you want instead of it being part of how you live your life? These are all questions that will help you see what you have created and if it is in alignment with what brings out the best of you, allows you to be your authentic self and enjoy your life full time instead of visiting it when you can. You are a creator being, so look at what you are creating and why. Look at the choices you make and who they benefit. Look at whose bucket you fill and if it's yours or not. These are all things you have control over that affect your ability to shine your light, raise your vibration, and be your authentic self. What are you doing for yourself and your light, and when will you place value on your needs? This is your time to shine, so remove the distractions and turn up the voltage. Thank you, and I will see you next week.